In today's tutorial, I am going to take you through how to design a crusade flyer in Adobe Photoshop, and this is coming up. So without wasting much time, let's go into Photoshop. And the design we are going to do, these are the source files that we are going to use. A link will be provided in the description for you to download the source files and follow the tutorials accordingly. So without wasting much time, let's get into Photoshop. So we need to create a workspace for our design. Go to File, select New, and then the width for our design is going to be 8 centimeters, and then the height is going to be 10 centimeters. The resolution we will leave it to 200, and then we will leave the color mode to RGB since we are not going to print this design. Then you hit on OK. The next thing we are going to do is that we are going to place our pictures. So we open it. This is the pictures, so we'll place all of them in. Let's position this one. Let's reduce the size more so that the rest will also come. So good. Select it. Let's place all of them. All right. Okay, so these are the pictures we are going to use. So what we are going to do is that we'll arrange the pictures accordingly. So we'll ensure that the women are in front of the men, just as in our school parade where the girls are always in front of the boys. So let me bring this one to down. Okay, so what will happen is that I'll send this man to this place, and then the other person will come to this place. Let me position him well so that you can see his face, his handsome face. Now let me position this one too properly. Let me position this one too well. Yeah, something like this. Then let me position him also well. Okay. Okay, now let's select all of them and reduce. Let's select all of them so that we can reduce their size. So we select all of them like this. Sorry. Control. So we are going to select all of them. So we hold Control, then we hit on all of them one after the other, or you can use Shift and select all. So let's hold Shift and Alt and drag them down like this. Then we position them nicely and hit on OK. Now let me bring this madam here a little. Okay, I think that is cool. Then let me bring this fancy here a little. I think that is cool. And then my man should also come out small. Then my man should also come out small. Okay, let me know what you thought. Let me know what you think should be done at this place. If the men should come forward or the women, any of them, let me know in the comment section. Now let me close it small and bring it down small. Okay, so what we'll do next is that let me zoom in so that we can see them properly. So what we'll do is that we are going to add a layer mask to the pictures that we have. Let me zoom in small. Control plus and control minus, zoom in and zoom out. So you add layer mask to the picture, then we'll select the gradient tool. Ensure that your gradient, this particular one, is selected. So then we'll drag it drag it to ensure that you got a perfect, or the sharp edges are blend off. Okay, something like this. Now let's come to the second one. So you add layer mask to it, then you ensure that these sharp edges are all blend off like this. Blend it off, blend it off. Blend it off. Yeah, let it go one more time. So you take your time and do it so that you get a perfect blend with the background. All right, so something like this. So now let's add the layer mask to this one too, and then let's blend it off a little. Let's blend it off. Blend it off. All right, so you add the layer mask to this person too, then blend this particular place off. Blend it. Nice, and that is very nice. So the next thing we'll do is that we are going to we'll pick the pen tool. This is the pen tool. So we'll pick it and come and draw a nice shape like this, like this, like this, like this. Then you join it now. All right, so this is the shape I want us to draw. Now I want to straighten it a little. Okay, so what will happen then is that I want to duplicate. Let me bring it on top. So you hold it and drag it on top of the shape. Okay, so let's group these pictures. So we'll hold shift and then you hit on the last one, then Ctrl G to group. Then we'll name, we'll name this pictures. Okay, then we'll then duplicate the shape that we've drawn with the pen tool. Duplicate it, drag the duplicated one with the help of the up arrow key, then you change the color to white for easy identification. So you change the color to this kind of white, the ash type. Then you hit on OK. Now let me close the tool a little bit and you close it. Okay, so now let me zoom in and see. Control minus to zoom in. Okay, I think it's perfect. I think it's cool. Okay, now the next thing we'll do now is that let me push my people down small so that I'll get the now space at the top there to right. So the next thing is I'll go and pick my rounded rectangle. Like this, my rounded rectangle. I'll pick it and then I'll draw. Sorry, let me change the size to 40. Then let me draw. Sorry. Let me see. So this is 60. Okay, so we'll change the size to 60, something like this. Then we'll position it little like this. Let me reduce the size more. Okay, so we'll duplicate this. Ctrl J to duplicate, then you hold shift to make sure it is perfectly on it. All right, now let's change the color of the duplicated one to say white, something like this. Then okay, I'm sure we can all see what is happening there. So since the duplicated one will we select the duplicated rectangle, rasterize the first one too. Then you come to the duplicated one, then you hold Ctrl key down, then you see where I placed my cursor, then you double click on that, then it will select around this for you. Cancel this, then you select around the shape for you. Now you then come back to the shape. This is the original shape. So the next thing we'll do is that you hit on delete. Hit on delete to delete that particular portion that has been set. So you select, you highlight the original rectangle, then you hit on delete. Now let's see what will happen when we delete. Ctrl D to deselect it, then let's delete the original one, let's delete the duplicated one. All right, so as we delete it, you see it has given it a perfect shape. Now let's close this a little. Let's close this up. All right, so something like this. Then you leave it over here. The next thing is that we are going to select the text tool, then we'll go and then copy the name of the church, that is Presbyterian Church. Then we'll come and paste that over here. The font, in this case, the font I want us to use is called Riway, and then we'll change that to heavy, something like this. So change the font to Riway, change it to Riway, and then you choose the heavier type. Let me copy my target character and then we'll move it. Let me give it a 65. Okay, the 85 is okay. Now let me position this. Okay, then I can now have a chance to position my church name now. So let me increase the height to say 120. Okay, 120 is cool. Okay, so the next thing is that I will pick my text tool again, and then I'll go and copy Maranatha congregation. Then I'll copy that, then I'll bring it, paste it here now. Then I will change it from boldness to regular. Okay, I'll change it to let me bring it in. Let me reduce the dullness to 110. Okay, let me put it on medium. Okay, medium is okay. Okay, so let me reduce this small because I'll be adding another thing to it. So I'll bring it to this place. Hit on T on your desk keyboard. Then I will type here cabbage soup. Guys, don't forget to subscribe. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Hit on the subscribe button. And if you're old, don't forget to comment as well as share the link to other people. Now we'll duplicate this with the help of Ctrl G to duplicate that. Then you bring it down. Okay, so then you write presents. Let me, okay. Control A. Then you choose the center, align horizontal center. All right. Then you Control D to deselect. Now let me move this a little down. Let me move it a little bit down. All right. So we are coming to do some few works over here. So you come and copy gospel. Copy gospel. Then we then paste the gospel there. But then we'll change the font size to extra bold. We change it to extra bold. Then open it up a little like this. Then let me send it to the top. So okay, so that is it. Now let me duplicate the gospel, hold Ctrl key and hit on J to duplicate that. Okay, then bring it down small. Okay, then we will go and copy the rest, and that is Healing Crusade. Then paste that over here, right? Something like this. But let's close this a little. Let's close this a little. Let's close it. Okay, so let me go to this place. We'll position it neatly like this. Okay, then I'll hit on the check. Then the last thing over there is the end. Okay, so I'll copy that one too as well, and then I'll hit on T on my keyboard to select the text tool. Then I will paste that here. Now let me open it up small to give it a perfect look. Okay, then let me position it neatly like this. So we can then read it, Gospel and Healing Crusade. Now let me pick my, okay, so let's leave it like this. Then the next thing we are going to do is I'll pick my rounded rectangle tool, right click on the shape tool, pick a rounded rectangle tool, then draw a nice shape like this. Shape like this, and you position it the bottom part. Okay, the Gospel and Healing Crusade, something like this. think that will do. Very cool. Then we'll go back to the shape tool over here again. Then we'll pick the rectangle tool, then we'll draw a rectangle neatly like this. And this one will change the color to the it should be a light type of, sorry, it should be the light one, but this is too light, so let's okay, something like that. Okay, then we'll go back to our text and copy I hear the abundance of rain. Then you select your text tool, then paste this in here. Now let's do some few things. We are going to reduce this to 4. Reduce it to 4. Then we'll change the color to white. Then hit on OK. Okay. Let me close this place more. Let me close it to 5. Okay. Now I'll go and copy the verse, that is First King. Copy First King. Then I'll select my text tool and I'll paste. I will then paste that here. Okay, then I will select it and send it inside this box. Now I have to reduce the size so that it will fit perfectly into the shape drawn. Now let me position it. Let me zoom in to see what is happening there. Okay, so now let me duplicate that with the help of Ctrl J. Then you drag that down. Then let's go and copy the rest of the things and paste them. So let me select the text tool again. Let me paste it here. Okay. Then okay. So what will happen next is that I will go back and copy the theme. I will copy the theme. After I copy the theme, I will come and paste it. When I paste it, I will then select it. I will rotate it. Sorry. Bring it to the edge and rotate it like this. And we rotate it perfectly like this. So let me, so that is it. Now what will happen is that we are going to put some few writings at the bottom here. Then we'll select our running rectangle again. and the rectangle tool, then draw a shape like this. So after we finish drawing the shape like this, we hold Ctrl key down and press on J to duplicate that. Then you bring it down, So what we'll do next is that we'll select our text tool again. Then we'll go and copy the date, and that is from Monday. Copy the Monday. Then you paste that over here. That is Monday. But we'll change the color to this. We'll change the color to this. Now let me duplicate this without Ctrl J and bring it down. Then let me copy 10th. Copy 10th. Select your text tool and paste that over here. Yeah. So we'll change this one back to change the font to Latte. Yeah, something like this. But we'll put it on bold. Okay. So something like this. Then you hit on this again. Then we'll go and pick the April. Then we'll come and paste this here. We'll paste it there. Yeah, something like that. Now I want us to work around it, play around it now, since it has been selected. You have copied them and paste this one to play a little bit around it. Bring it here. Alright, so we'll select this, hold the Ctrl key and select them. Now let's move them to this place a little, because other text will also come there. Now go back and pick your okay, position it. Then you copy the April, bring it here, select your text tool, write 20. Then you hit on Ctrl J to duplicate the 20, then you bring it down. Then you change the 0 here to 3. Then the next thing we are going to put down here is the location and then the time. So we'll type here Kabesu. Okay. Bring it, open it. Then from there we'll duplicate the Kabesu again, and then we'll select the type tool. Then we'll type here 9 AM. Okay. Turn it up. Then we duplicate the 9 a.m. Select the type tool and put here sharp, so to sound 9 a.m. sharp. Then you close this, then hit on the check button, hit on it. Okay, then the next thing we are going to do is that we'll pick the rounded rectangle again. Then let me close it small. Okay, so it is it. Then we'll go and copy, come and be part of the program. Then we'll paste that over here. Paste that over here. Then you put it inside. Then you change the color to white. Change the color to white. So guys, that is our work for us. I think this is very cool. Even we can choose to leave it like this, but let's go and place the logo of the church. Let's place the logo of the church. Rasterize that. Pick your magic wand tool and then hit on delete. Please select Ctrl D, then bring it down like this. Move it, position it nicely inside the shape so that you fit there well. Alright, so that is it. Now the next thing we are going to do is that we'll bring the calendar. We'll then bring the calendar. Then we'll reduce the size. Reduce the size small, reduce it again. Okay. Then let me bring it down. Okay, I'll put it here, something like this. Okay, then go to place and we'll bring the location icon. Bring the location icon, bring it down. This is the location icon, position it nicely there. All right, so then the next thing is that I will go back and then I will bring the time. Okay, now okay, so then drag it and position it around that place. Yeah, now we are heading towards finishing. We are heading towards finishing. We are heading towards finishing. So we have to Okay, so let me drag this down small. Okay, and this is cool. Now the next thing we are going to do is that I want us to change this from medium to extra bold, and this one to from medium to extra bold. Okay, so we'll go back to our source files, and then we'll pick this shape, pick this particular shape like this, and open it up like this. Let me bring it down small. Okay, then what will happen is that I will then drag it down. I'll drag it down like this, come and place it beneath. Sorry, so I will drag it down, I'll bring this on top of it. Okay, so that is it, guys. So what we'll do is that we'll go to file, then go to filter, select blur, then you come to radial blur. So when you come to radial blur, it will give you this particular one, but I want to increase the size small to say 60. Okay, then I'll hit on OK, and let's see what will happen. So this is what happens. So guys, this is our work for us. Now the next thing we are going to do is that we'll hold Alt key down, select this, we'll hold Alt key and drag it to the down part over here, or hold Alt key and drag it like this, hold Alt, drag it, yes, then we are going to add layer mask to that. Then we select let's clean this part off a little. Let's clean this part off a little so that it will blend. Let's clean it up. One more time. Want it to blend perfectly. Okay, so guys, this is what I want us to design. Let me know in the comment section what is your thought about this design, and I am sure to see you in some other design of mine. If you are new in the channel, please don't forget to give me a subscribe and also comment on the channel. If you are old, don't forget to keep your comments coming for the program to last. Bye.